Folks, this here is Mrs. Lincoln's bedroom right here, her half of the suite. If I could just take a moment and point out the dresser here in the far left-hand corner. It is hers. It is from her childhood in Lexington, Kentucky. She brought it with her as she traveled across the country. The dresser is a symbol of Mrs. Lincoln's childhood. What it was like wasn't typical for most girls of that time frame. See, Mrs. Lincoln had an education. She wanted to better herself. So her parents will send her off to boarding school. She'll have about 12 years of formal education, far outseating most people of the time frame, even her own husband. Her education was extensive. Mrs. Lincoln could speak fluently in 2 languages, not only English, but also French. See, Mrs. Lincoln had aspirations. She had desires. She wanted to be something in the world. Eventually, she'll want to decide that she wants to be First Lady. And that dream will happen, will come true. From here, folks, we're going to continue our tour into the back hallway. We'll check out the boys' room. But for a time frame, Mrs. Lincoln actually did share her room right here. She did share it with the 2 youngest boys. It was traditional that the children would sleep in their mother's room. They'd pull out a trundle bed and they would sleep in this very room. And eventually, the eldest son, Robert, will move on, leave the house, and they'll move across the hallway to his old room. Why don't we go check it out?